Every day, countless products are made, shipped, bought, and used globally. But have you ever wondered how your favorite gadgets, clothes, or even the food you eat travels from factories worldwide to your doorstep? That's where the magic of the global supply chain comes in. Let's take your smartphone, for instance. It's a product of several countries. South Korea might supply the battery, Japan might provide the camera, the United States might produce the processor, and China might handle the assembly. This process is the global supply chain, a complex network of manufacturers, suppliers, distributors, and retailers that transform raw materials into finished goods and deliver them to consumers. Global supply chains are essential for international trade, allowing countries to specialize in what they do best while benefiting from products and services produced elsewhere. They link economies and people, creating jobs, driving innovation, and enabling access to diverse products. In today's interconnected world, understanding the global supply chain's intricacies is vital, impacting everything from your shopping experience to the global economy. This video will examine the risks associated with global supply chains, their potential impact on you, and the ongoing efforts to address them. So, let's delve into the topic. The COVID-19 pandemic was a stark reminder of the fragility of global supply chains. As countries went into lockdown, factories shut down, and borders closed, the flow of goods worldwide slowed dramatically. The impact was immediate and far-reaching. For instance, the automotive industry, reliant on parts from various countries, was hit hard. With factories in China shutting down, automakers in Europe and the US faced parts shortages, leading to production halts. At the same time, consumers worldwide faced shortages of essential goods. Remember the rush for toilet paper and disinfectant? That was a direct result of supply chain disruptions. The pandemic underscored the risk of over-reliance on single sources of supply. It highlighted the need for diversification and resilience in global supply chains. But COVID-19 is not the only example. Other events, such as the Fukushima nuclear disaster in 2011, caused significant supply chain disruptions in the electronics and automotive sectors due to shutdowns of crucial component manufacturers in the affected region. In March 2021, the world witnessed a striking demonstration of the vulnerability of global shipping routes when the Ever Given container ship ran aground, leading to a significant blockage of the Suez Canal. Serving as a crucial link between East and West, this obstruction persisted for nearly a week, causing a ripple effect throughout the international trade community. The consequences were substantial, with the daily holdup of an estimated $9.6 billion of goods. These examples underscore the complex, interconnected nature of global supply chains and the cascading effects a disruption in one place can have on businesses and consumers worldwide. So, what risks can cause such disruptions, and how can they be managed? Global supply chains, by their nature, are subject to various risks that can disrupt operations. Here are some of the key risks: climate events and environmental changes. The impacts of natural disasters and climate change on global supply chains became increasingly evident in 2021. Unprecedented floods severely disrupted the business landscape in Germany and Belgium. These floods damaged infrastructure and triggered power outages, affecting numerous businesses in the region. Concurrently, agricultural supply chains in California felt the pressure of persistent wildfires, with smoke taint posing a real threat to the wine grape crops. Political instability and trade wars. Unstable political landscapes and trade disputes can significantly impact global supply chains. A prime example is the US-China trade war initiated under the Trump administration. Both nations imposed heavy tariffs on each other's goods, causing substantial disruption to businesses reliant on components or products from these countries. Many organizations felt compelled to reconsider and restructure their supply chains. Industrial action and labor unrest. Labor disputes and strikes can also lead to severe supply chain disruptions. A notable instance occurred between October 5th and December 21st, 2021, when approximately 1,400 workers at Kellogg's, a major U.S. cereal manufacturer, went on strike. The strike was primarily over pay and working conditions. This industrial action, which spanned over 2 months, resulted in shortages of widely consumed cereal brands. Cybersecurity threats and technological disruptions. In our increasingly digital world, cybersecurity threats and technological disruptions pose a significant risk to supply chains. In 2021, a ransomware attack on JBS, the world's largest meat processing company, forced a shutdown of operations in Australia and North America. This incident disrupted the global meat supply chain, highlighting the vulnerability of critical supply chains to cyber threats. Financial risks. In 2020, the global oil market experienced extreme volatility due to the COVID-19 pandemic and a price war between Russia and Saudi Arabia. This event led to a significant drop in oil prices, which had ripple effects on energy-dependent industries and countries. Health pandemics. The COVID-19 pandemic, which started in late 2019, has profoundly impacted global supply chains, causing factory shutdowns, labor shortages, and disruptions in logistics due to lockdown measures. It led to the need for many goods, from personal protective equipment, PPE, to semiconductors, affecting industries from healthcare to automotive and tech. Global supply chains can be significantly affected by these risks, which are often beyond the control of a single company. However, managing and even mitigating these risks with the right strategies is possible. Mitigating the risks associated with global supply chains is complex. Still, many businesses and governments have adopted strategies to manage these risks effectively. Diversification. Diversification is like not putting all your eggs in one basket. It involves sourcing materials from suppliers or countries, or manufacturing in various locations. For example, in response to the US-China trade war, many companies diversified their manufacturing bases from China to other Southeast Asian countries, like Vietnam and Thailand, to avoid tariffs. Increased transparency. Transparency is about shining a light on the inner workings of a supply chain. Companies like Everlane, a clothing brand, have adopted radical transparency, providing detailed information about manufacturing costs and processes. This transparency allows them to identify potential risks and gives consumers confidence in the ethical production of their products. Investment in technology. Investing in technology can provide critical insights and efficiencies in managing supply chains. For example, Walmart uses blockchain technology to trace the origin of food products, which not only improves safety, but also helps manage supply disruptions. In another instance, Maersk and IBM launched TradeLens, a blockchain-enabled shipping solution, to enhance transparency and efficiency in global supply chains. Risk insurance. Risk insurance provides a safety net when disruptions occur. In 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic caused unprecedented disruptions, companies with supply chain disruption insurance were able to recover some of their losses. Moreover, the event has increased demand for such insurance products. Building in redundancies. Building redundancies into supply chains can be an effective strategy to ensure business continuity. When the Suez Canal blockage occurred in 2021, companies with a diversified logistics strategy or surplus inventory were better able to manage the situation. These redundancies acted as buffers, absorbing the shock of the unexpected delay. The global supply chain is like a complex web in our interconnected world, bringing goods from factories to consumers, often across continents. As we've seen, this web is subject to many risks, from natural disasters and climate change, political instability and trade wars, labor disputes, cybersecurity threats, financial troubles, and health pandemics. But with effective strategies like diversification, increased transparency, investment in technology, risk insurance, and redundancies, businesses and governments can mitigate these risks and build resilience into their supply chains. The journey isn't easy, but it's essential. Understanding and managing these risks is crucial as we navigate an ever-evolving global landscape. And why does this matter? Because every product we use, every essential item we depend on, is brought to us by this intricate global supply chain. Remember, as the saying goes, the strength of the chain is in every link. Each step we take toward understanding and managing supply chain risks strengthens that chain, ensuring that our global economy can continue to thrive even in the face of adversity.